Hello everyone, welcome to AdiTrade. Today we're going to be seeing the Nifty and Banknifty levels for 2nd November. Today was a pretty good day. The down move was easily tradable in Banknifty. We're going to see all those levels and our intraday levels. See, this is the daily chart of Banknifty that I've opened. Yesterday we had this view that obviously yesterday we didn't have this candle. We saw a view that Banknifty is stuck in this range and Banknifty will be bullish if this range breaks out and bearish if this breaks down. And today it looked like we are going to get a breakout, and then the breakout failed and we are back in this consolidated region that Bank Nifty was in. And if you see another thing, this is a daily chart. Today's daily candle, nice big bearish red candle with some good volume. And another thing to see with respect to RSI and the stochastic indicators, there is some bearish divergence in Bank Nifty. The price is making a higher high and the indicators are making a lower high, both RSI and stochastic. So there is some bearish divergence which shows that the Bank Nifty could slip further, but obviously just because of divergence we are not going to short. We are going to see how we can trade based on our intraday levels. These are the levels that we had for today and it worked beautifully. So we'll just see some entries how we could have traded today on a 5-minute chart. See, I had this resistance line from quite some time, right? People who have been seeing my videos would know that I did mention if this level breaks out, we could get a nice move on the upside. Initially that move did come, but exactly at about 41,600 we took resistance, made this double top and fell. See, again, these two lines in our chart we have been marking from past few days, that is 41,800 and 41,600. Exactly, we came here, took resistance and then had a dip. See, this was okay, not easily catchable because it came early on in the market. Within 9:30 we were making after this first 15-minute, then we kind of got this green candle. If somebody had entered, good, otherwise this was not like convincingly easily catchable trade, this up move. But this down move was tradable. Now on this 5-minute Bank Nifty chart, I'm just going to put on the daily CPR. So we had a resistance line over here, 41,600. Then we had this R3 of CPR and we made this beautiful double top. So on this plain chart, I just want to show how this, only the double top without CPR, without price action, without any indicators, how only based on charts we could have traded this is. Now consider this was now see, previously why this level was important is previously we had resistance here. Let's just see the previous. See, this swing high which was there on September 22nd, right? Sorry, yeah, almost 20th September, this swing high that was there, this was the next level on the resistance level on the upside. So exactly the price came there. I'm just shifting to a 5-minute chart now. Exactly the price came there, took resistance, came down, again made this double top, right? This is a double top formation, like the M pattern, what some people refer to, or the double top. This was the double top. So the moment the entry triggered, the moment this neckline broke, when on this candle we could have entered, and the double top targets are, take this would be the first target, this would be the second target, this would be the third target. This third target exit was a must because we were at a pretty good support. Even previously, yesterday we took a lot of time we spent over here, so this acted as a good support. So one target, second target, even after this green candle, if we had exited, there was nothing wrong. If people had waited by trailing stop loss, almost 3 targets of this double top was achieved. So this is how, based on chart pattern, we could have traded. And if you only see the CPR along with this double top, right, this is one of the CPR setup. If you get a double top or a double bottom at a CPR level, R1 or R3, R2, the target would be the next CPR level, and once we broke this previous day high, we could have waited until the CPR. See how the CPR level acts is, though we fell so much, people would have expected the market is going to fall more, but people who use CPR for trading would have exited here, considering this as a good target. We have already fallen 400 points, so that's how even the CPR helps us in trading. So this is one thing how we could have traded this double top easily today. Now let's see on a 15-minute chart the levels that we have for tomorrow. See, all these levels is what even I had drawn yesterday. Nothing is going to change, everything is going to remain the same. We have the maximum call OI at 41,500, which can act as resistance. If you see the open interest chart, if you just see the open interest, see, initially in the morning it did look like there was a lot of put selling at 41,500, but towards the end, obviously when the market fell, everything changed. So when we are close there, 41,500 is a good resistance. I don't think, based on how the change OI has increased today, we will cross 41,500 before Thursday, before this expiry. And a good support is coming in at 41,000 and 41,200. So that's the same thing that we have marked here. So this is just for my view and whatever things I post in our groups, right? For that I just mark it. The max call OI where a resistance can come is 41,500. And this black trend line, it kind of, we gapped up, came retested, went up, so this will no longer hold good. This is already done and tested. Sorry, did I remove everything? So this, I'm going to remove this black trend line, and all the other levels will remain same. Why this level can act as good resistance tomorrow, that is 41,350. Previously also this has helped us. There's a small support at 41,200, so that I've marked in this yellow. And this gap, right, see 41,000, there is a very good OI support. Sorry, this should be 41,000, not 41,100. So this is where on the put side we have pretty good support, 41,000. And apart from that, this gap, the small gap that is pending, when the market comes down, maybe even this gap can act as a good support. So this level, having this level marked, is also important. Now based on the global market, right, the US futures are up. Let's just see how SGX Nifty is doing as of now. See, as of now SGX Nifty showing a 54-point gap up, meaning we could get a pretty, like a flat opening or a gap up. And tomorrow CPR is a pretty wide CPR, so there's a good chance we might be sideways. Sideways meaning a day like this, right? We were within one range, we didn't make much moves. There was not within, we stayed the entire range within the first 15-minute candle. Tomorrow Wednesday might be such a day based on the white CPR, but if we get a nice momentum, yeah, we will go ahead and trade. See, now here after this nice big fall, we are kind of consolidating in this region, right? So even tomorrow after getting a flat opening, if we kind of consolidate this region and this level breaks, 41,200 breaks, probably we can take a short trade until 41,000 or this 41,050 or this 41,000 itself. Even if this breaks, then yeah, definitely 41,800 on the downside. On the upside, still a better trade, a long trade is only 41,500 breaks. Again, the first target is 41,650 and then 41,800. But the way the OI has changed, maybe a short trade only will work, but we should be ready for anything. Like today, see, after these two candles, a lot of people, everybody would have thought we are breaking out. Even I thought that's it, today is a day we are going to hit 41,800. But we had to break this resistance, right? We never got, even a 5-minute candle didn't close above this resistance that we had the previous swing. If I go to a 1-hour chart, it will be more clear. See, the previous swing high which acted as resistance, even a 5-minute candle didn't close above it. It acted as a good resistance, and from there the market slipped. So tomorrow when we get a gap up, this is the region that I would be focusing on. because we could be sideways in this region. Once this breaks down, we'll enter short with first level is 41,050 and 41,000. If that breaks, then again 40,870. If this breaks on the upper side, first target is 41,500 and 41,658. So that is with Bank Nifty. Now let us look at Nifty. Nifty initially showed a very good strength in the morning as soon as it opened. See, we had this level as our next target, that is 18,100. Nifty opened above that. So before we see this Nifty levels, I just want to mention one thing, that we are coming up with a complete guide to trading as two parts, part 1 and part 2, which should help everybody to become an independent trader and learn everything about technical analysis. The part 1 is pretty much all the videos that is there on my YouTube, just structured in a proper way, so everything can be seen one after the another. And part 2 will consist of all the CPR, all the setups in detail, option chain analysis, some open interest versus price action, how you can understand the price movement, then a momentum setup for option buying. This is like $1 million setup. Whenever the setup comes, we have to blindly buy options, and what are the good reversal setups that are there, how we can use it, and taking entries and stop loss. So these are the topics that's going to come. The part 1 is already ready, the part 2 is in progress. So as soon as it's done, probably within a week, this will be out, so you can learn and become an independent trader in 2 parts. Like the videos are in sets of 2 parts, part 1 and part 2. So if anybody is interested in that, just comment yes or hit the like button so I'll know how many are interested. Now let us just see the Nifty levels. So since we have broken out of this and we almost made a high of 18,200, let's see where is the next target that we can get on the upper side. See, this target is pretty huge, so we'll have to rely on the CPR levels, because the next swing high is, even if you see on this 1 hour chart, the next swing high is coming here, 18,285, then you have 18,350. Now let's just see on a 15-minute chart. Something wrong with this trading view. See, the next swing high on a daily or an hourly is coming in only at about 18,300. That is too high. So the best thing that we can do is use our intraday levels and make use of CPR for the intraday targets. Now on this 15-minute chart, see, if we get a gap up, obviously this previous day high can act as a good resistance. If this breaks, the next target is too far, that is 200 points. I don't think we will move so much. So that is the time where we can use the CPR level. See, even today, even if somebody didn't have this line marked, right, we exactly took resistance at R3 and had a nice dip. Bank Nifty was more bearish than Nifty, but we had a nice dip from a CPR level. So even tomorrow, if we go higher, the CPR R1, R2, R3 can be targets. And anything on the lower side is, if this day's low breaks, then probably we might retest this level of 18,000. So this is what we have for Nifty and Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty has given a much more bearish sign along with some divergence on the daily chart. So if anyone is looking to short, probably Bank Nifty is a better instrument to short.